Memphis, Tennessee, the destination for instant. And talking about this matchup for a second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Clingan, Avdia out there with Toumani Camara. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. From outside the arc, that one misses. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Back over to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, here's Lillard. Puts it up. Back to Avdia. Pass to Morant. Now Lillard, a second chance effort. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Here's Jerome. Edey with a screen for Jerome. And the dunk by Edey.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Morant. Pass to Clingan. Morant outside. Now Lillard. Watch the screen. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Jerome. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And it's Clingan with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
And the Grizzlies choosing to move forward with Coach Islo to head their program, staying after he took over as interim head coach late last season.
Yeah, the first Finnish-born head coach in the NBA. He was a rising star coaching in Europe, now trying his hand in the best league on the planet.
Avdia can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the dunk by Edey.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Clingan. Lillard from outside. Wells grabs the miss. To the inside. And the dunk by Edey.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Lillard. Wide open shot is on the money. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
And with how well Lillard shoots it from deep, that mid-range, Jay, is normally going to be open.
Outside Boozer. Pass to Jerome. Morant with the steal. And Morant throws it down.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Here's Boozer. Takes it off the glass. Portland has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Got that one up quick. Lillard's got 6.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Now here's Boozer. To the paint. Here's Jerome. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Avdia kicks to Morant. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Kamare misses. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Got a piece of it. Pass to Morant. Back to Lillard. And here's Avdia, guarded by Jerome. Morant with a wide open look. Good on the triple. 5 points in the game.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Edey with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Edey. Shoots over Kamara. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant passes to Lillard. Now Klingon. Outside Avdia. No good on the triple. Boozer passes to Jerome. And Klingon pulls it down. Here's Avdia. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Williams is checked in for the Trailblazers.
Number 35, Robert Williams. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
One shot.
Avdia, no good on the free throw. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told the team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of the league's oldest arenas that have not yet undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Shaedon Sharpe's checked in for Portland. Connects from three-point range. And it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Lillard. Portland again missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the dunk by Edey.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Morant. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Yeah, and Morant definitely has that floater in his arsenal.
Pass to Coward. And here's Boozer. Boozer with the screen for Jerome. Shoots over Morant. That one a little long. Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard outside. The 3. Edey with the rebound. Morant against Boozer. Pass to Jerome. Here's Coward. Memphis moving that ball around. Now Jerome knocks down the 3 ball. Jerome's got 10 points in the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And so Morant will bring it up for Portland. 7-point differential. Lays it up off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that. So I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters, guys.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Klingon. Avdia comes in for Lillard. And it's Drew Holiday in for Morant. Stewart passes to Spencer. Now here's Pippen. Jackson a screen on Holiday. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Sharp. Hasn't made one yet. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 1:16 left here in the first quarter. Pippen finds Grant. And it's Stewart, top of the key. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 5. Avdia dishes to Holiday. Pass to Sharp. Now Williams for 3. And it's Sharp missing. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Grant on the wing. Defended by Avdia. Grant the pass to Spencer. Fires top of the key. Misses off the left iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Ty Jerome has been leading the charge for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
They've got Jackson. He's out there with Grant. Isaiah Stewart out there with Scottie Pippen. And it's Spencer in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Stewart kicks to Jackson. Back to Stewart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd, but I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Stan, offensively, clearly where the Blazers have the most room for growth.
Well, Kevin, better shooting and playmaking first.
That is a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over you.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And here's Pippen. No scoring in this one. Here's Grant. Rebound by Williams. Outside Holiday. Pass to Sharp. Williams has a screen for Sharp. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Grizzlies with the lead. And it's Grant in the corner. Outside Pippen. Now here's Stewart. Defended by Sharp. And Stewart gets it to go.
Well, that's some good defense inside. Just a better play by Stewart.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
He misses the free throw.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
And Portland making a change here. Kamar is checked in. And he sinks the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the middle, Jackson kicks to Wells. 4 on the clock. Memphis moving it around. Here's Coward. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
Now here's Wells. Defended by Avdia. Jerome passes to Wells. Here's Coward. No good with the triple. Pass to Sharp. Wells in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Wells has got 5 points so far.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Memphis leading by 4. Jackson a screen on Holiday. Down low, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Williams has a screen for Holiday. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Jerome against Holiday. Jerome, good. Jerome's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Inside, here's Kamara.
The high basketball IQ of Holiday really shines through when he's running pick and roll.
Jackson a screen on Holiday. Pass to Coward. Here's Jerome. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Sharp against Stewart. Avdia dishes to Holiday. Now Kamara. Pass to Williams. The 3. And Drew Holiday with the 3.
Yeah, Holiday will make you pay from deep. The defense has to chase him off that line.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Boozer is checked in for the Grizzlies. And then for the Trailblazers, Damian Lillard comes in for Sharp, and it's Morant in for Drew Holiday. Pass to Wells. Here's Jerome. Here's the 3. Here's Boozer, and Boozer throws it down.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Boozer with the screen for Jerome. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Morant.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Back to Jerome. Fires it up. Here's Boozer. He squares up and sinks it. Boozer's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Shot from 12. And it's Morant missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Pass to Coward. Now Boozer. Boozer a screen on Lillard. The kick out to Boozer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside, Avdia. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Wells. Jackson with the screen. Jerome misses the 3.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else, and he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
The Grizzlies with another miss. Jerome with the steal. Outside Jackson. Boozer with the screen for Jackson. A three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
They get it back. Avdia finds Lillard. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Pass to Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Trailblazers trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions Right now, they need the basket.
And it's Lillard missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Robert Williams for his personal foul. Second team foul.
Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Hoover. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Edey's checked in for Jackson. And a switch here also for Portland. Klingen's checked in. Boozer hits them both. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Lillard outside. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Kamara. Portland again missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Jerome, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now a timeout called by Portland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
.112 left now here in the second. Morant kicks to Avdia. Pass to Lillard. Clock at 6. Morant that's for 2 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Wells with it. Kamara on him. Screened by Boozer. 3-pointer. They get it back. Off with the layup. Trailblazers trail by 14. To the middle, trying to end the drought, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 13 points.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Edey with a screen for Boozer. It's deflected. Klingen with the steal. Lillard outside. Drives to the hoop. And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Ty Jerome getting it done today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. On the court for the Trailblazers, Morant is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Toumani Camara. Then there's Donovan Clingan. And it's Avdija in at the 3, the small forward.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Sticking it from the corner. You got to know where Lillard is at all times.
Pass to Boozer. Here's Jerome. Edey with a screen for Jerome. Shot clock at 6.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Lillard outside. Off target with his 3. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 14 points. Back to Wells. Over Avdija, and he hits the jump shot. Wells has got 7 points. Trailblazers trail by 11. Pass to Camara. Here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one's good. Boozer.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And slam dunk by Camara.
Well, with Morant running the pick and roll, good things usually happen.
Morant's against Jerome. Pass to Coward. Back to Jerome. Boozer a screen on Morant. There's the triple. Jerome, no good.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
To the right side. Here's Camara. From outside, off the mark. To the inside. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Lillard with it. He's got 11. No good on the 3. Outside Boozer. Memphis moving it around. For the 3. Portland grabs the miss. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Grant fires the 3. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Back to Camara. Pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. The 3 ball by Morant.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
Here's Boozer. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Pass to Camara. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Camara's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Jerome, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That one's on Morant.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Take a break.
Well,
Take a
they've
break.
really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And Jerome drops them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Back to Morant. Pass to Klingon. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Klingon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Klingon knows how to use that size, both as a screener and a finisher.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Now Jerome, 18 points for him. And again, Memphis no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lillard finds Klingon. Back to Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
It's tipped. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. The pull-up. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Here's Kamara. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Edey. Klingon covering. Edey gets the bucket.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
He lobs it up, and it's Klingon with the jam.
And what a setup for Klingon, who just has to reach up to throw down that lob.
And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 14 points. Out to the right wing. And Memphis turns it over again.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Spencer's checked in, and a switch here also for Portland. Robert Williams is checked in for Toumani Camara. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. G.G. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Number 45, G.G. Jackson.
Morant outside. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Stolen away. Here's Coward. Scoreless thus far. And the dunk by Edey.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Down low. Pass to Wells. Memphis moving it around. Here's Coward. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Jackson. Launches it. The shot will not fall. Trailblazers trail by 3. And Lillard kicks to Avdia. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Sharps checked in for the Trailblazers. Holiday comes in for John Morant. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Now here's Pippen. Nothing on the board. Pass to Grant. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Portland turns it over again. And as his career has progressed, Dan, Jeremy Grant becoming a more offensively focused player.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. I think that Jeremy Grant's one of those guys that got his early playing time in the league with defense, energy, and effort. And as he got more playing time, that allowed him to develop his offensive skills. And now he is a very good scorer on top of what he gives you on the defensive end.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Spencer, the pass to Pippen. Grant gets a wide open look. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 7. And the basket by Lillard. And so it's Memphis with it. Led by as many as 14 points. Back to Pippen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Pippen's got his first bucket in this one.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Avdia, the pass to Sharp. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice focus. Sharp wanted that bucket inside, so he went and got it.
Pass to Edey. Now Jackson. Grant on the wing. Defended by Avdia. 6 to shoot. Releases. No good from Grant.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak. And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Jeremy Grant, Isaiah Stewart out there with G.G. Jackson. Then there's Ty Jerome. And it's Spencer in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And he makes that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Look, you know that's where Grant likes to play, using that body in close.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Grizzlies shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Grant, that's good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's a screen by Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Stewart, a screen for Jackson. Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Stewart, a screen for Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Morant. Pass to Sharp. Pick by Williams. Sharp, the pass to Williams. The kick out to Holiday. Shoots over Jerome. Morant outside. Here's Sharp. They grab their own miss. Williams finds Kamara. And here's Morant. Pass to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Well, every team needs a guy like Williams who's willing to do the dirty.
Jerome against Holiday. Stewart passes to Jackson. Back to Stewart. And stolen by Williams. Now here's Morant. Guarded close. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And the basket by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Holiday, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, Holiday understands when to pick his spots on offense, especially when the mid-range opens up like this.
Stewart a screen. Jackson from long range. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. It's Morant in the corner. To tie it up. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And the slam by Williams.
Well, look, the defense has got to push Williams further away, or he'll do exactly that.
Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Williams with the block.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive aggressive and ready to go after blocks.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Jerome passes to Wells. Here's Boozer. Pass to Jerome. Back to Boozer. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kamara. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Coward. It's over Morant. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Up top, Morant. Pass to Klingon. Edey with the steal. To end the cold streak, he takes it up and lays it in. Edey's got 14 points now in the second half.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. Edey with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Coward. Now Boozer. Here's Coward. Guarded by Morant. Here's Jerome. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's Avdia. Defense is right there to take the lead. Trains the three-pointer. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Here's Boozer, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
No good on that one. Damian Lillard's checked in for Drew Holiday. Good on the second free throw.
Well, they tied it up, but that was a good chance to pull in front.
Lillard outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Klingon. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And it's 8 points for Donovan Klingon.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
Here's Coward, and stolen by Lillard. Here's Morant. Morant pulls his way inside.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Jerome deciding where to go with it. Edey with a screen for Jerome. The kick out to Boozer. Off target from three-point range. Portland leading by 4. Avdia dishes to Lillard. To the paint. Here's Klingon. No good on that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And stolen by Lillard. Jumps up and finished off by Morant.
Well, he is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, Jerome. Knocked loose. Break. Here come the Trailblazers. Whoa! Man! And he jams it in.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 8-point game. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
He's off from 3. Memphis is getting some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Lillard. And the 3 misses. The Grizzlies have gone only 6 of 14 for the field in the fourth. Now Jerome. Outside Boozer. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. That shot no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Clock at 6. Jerome against Morant. The shot misses, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie Barr will do it.
Well, the defense baited him into that pass, and he fell into the trap.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Memphis, Ty Jerome. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that brings them within 5. Good on both. And so they foul intentionally.
Ty Jerome.